Hey folks, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video has been a long time coming, honestly. I probably should have edited it and uploaded it a while ago, but we're here, we're getting it done. Today I'm finally going to do a rundown of the Victorian Championships, which were like, I want to say 3 weeks ago now. So yeah, a solid while ago, but I'm finally doing it. I've got some clips of some of the races and I'm just going to talk you through how they all went. So the event was over 3.5 hours and I did 6 races. What was first? Gosh, like now my memory's gone of this event. But first I did an 1,000, then a 500, then a relay, then a 1,500, then a 3,000, and then another relay. So it was a hectic 3.5 hours, but I did it and it was so much fun. For context, there weren't many people entered, so I raced with the senior men. So there were 3 senior men and then me. I was the only senior woman, but it actually really helped because I think that's what helped push me to achieve some exciting new PBs, which I'll tell you about at the end and as we go along. And yeah, it really helped give me a push in the right direction. But anyway, I don't have clips of all the races, but I have clips of most of the races. I'm going to stop babbling. I'll get straight into it. Let's go. Okay, so let's get straight into it. I don't have the entire clip of this race, unfortunately, but this is the 1,000, which was my first race. There I am already at the back. My start wasn't too bad, but the guys just went out at a really fast pace, which was actually good because it really pushed me up that level and helped encourage me to maintain a hard pace for the entirety of the race rather than just relaxing a little bit. Unfortunately, when I say I didn't get much of that race filmed, that was literally all that was filmed. But as a bit of a synopsis, I just went really well. I was really happy with my first race of the competition. I was jittery. I'm always like a bit shaky and full of adrenaline during the first race, generally speaking. But the 1,000 is my favorite event. And yeah, it just went really well because the guys were maintaining a solidly fast pace. It forced me to maintain a fast pace rather than like, you know, some 1,000 meter races, you're like, relax and just draft for a bit off people and take it slow and then sprint the end. This one was just hard from the get-go, which was good because I got a new PB. I got a new PB by 3 seconds, I think it was, which is very, very exciting. So yeah, that was a great start to the competition. And now let's go on to the 500 meter and I'll talk you guys through that. Okay, so here we are at the starting line of the 500 meters. As you'll see in a second, unfortunately, it started with a false start with 2 of the skaters kind of, I don't know who officially started the false start, but yeah, there were a couple skaters who kind of caused it there. But luckily, we haven't used the full ISU rules yet in the Australian Victorian Champs. So we did get another go and a false start was awarded. And here we are off for the start. My start wasn't too bad. I mean, it's better than it's been in the past for sure. I still like stick my butt out a bit in my starts, which I'm working on. I'm actively working on improving my starts, especially for nationals, which are in a couple weeks' time. Here I am racing, sprinting. I was still pretty wobbly in this race, to be honest. Usually the adrenaline wears off for me after the first race and then I'm fine in the other races, but I was definitely still feeling like kind of shaky and full of adrenaline during this race, but I just pushed hard, pushed through it, just kept thinking about skating and sprinting and working as hard as I possibly could. So here I am racing around and yeah, this is the last lap, I'm pretty sure, and overall I was really happy with this. The guys are quite a bit ahead in front of me, but I just pushed through and I sprinted and there I am finishing it. It was a great race. So yeah, I got a new PB with the 500, which is very exciting. I got a new PB by 0.7 of a second. So my PB is now 55 seconds flat, which is really, really cool. And I haven't gotten a 500 PB in a while, so that felt great. After that, I went on to the 1,500, which unfortunately I don't have any clips of. So I'll just have to tell you how it went. It went well. It was hard. My legs died because it was a 1,500 and I didn't have much of a break in between all of the races pretty much. I got a new PB in that too by 6 seconds, which I think even more than 6 seconds, honestly. I think it might have been more, but I'm now sub 2 minutes in that, which for me is a big step. And whoa, dodgy camera skills, sorry. For me, that's a big step and really, really exciting. So yeah, I was very, very happy with the 1500. And again, I think it was just because the guys went hard from the start. So I had to push hard and there's no like relaxing and then sprinting at the end. But anyway, now we're on to the 3K race. I'm going to talk you guys through that one. Let's go. Okay, so now I'm going to talk you through the 3K. Here we are, getting ready to start the 3K, 27 laps, absolute madness. Did a pretty slow, cruisy start, which was nice. I like a cruisy start. And here I am in 3rd position. I just wanted to get behind Danny, who's the skater in front of me, and hopefully draft off him for a while, because no way in hell was I going to do 27 laps by myself. No, thank you. I'd like a bit of a draft, please. So here I am trying to get a bit of a draft, but he's already pretty fast. He's a very strong skater, so I was working hard to stay behind him. And as you'll have seen, the clips just skipped. I don't have a full clip of this race. But here it is after, when I've been dropped by Danny and I'm just going around by myself. You can tell I'm a lot slower here. This is at least like halfway into the race. And I was very, very tired. It was so hard. This is my first ever time doing a 3K race, which was amazing to be able to experience it for the first time, but boy was it hard. I've always thought it looked hard, and now it's very much confirmed. It is such a hard race. So as you can tell, the clips have skipped again, and here I am. My friend Jordan at this point has passed me, but that actually was good because it provided me an opportunity to try and draft behind him, which I did for a bit, but I eventually did get dropped by him as well because it was hard. I felt like I wanted to either lie down on the ice or like go to the side and vomit because I was pushing myself so hard. But I'm so glad I did it and I kept going, and my goal was just not to stand up fully straight. But as you can tell, I obviously like got pretty high. I wasn't very low to the ice at this point, and I did kind of use my arms to help me at points because my legs were so tired. But here we go, I'm just doing laps, cruising around. Definitely a very hard race, but I'm so proud of myself for having done it. And of course I set a new PB in this event because I'd never done it before, so it was a guaranteed PB, which was really lovely. And there I am, finished. It was so hard, my legs were not functioning after this point. So yeah, that was the 3K. It was crazy, but I had a fun time and I really want to race more of them. Yeah, it was such a hard race, but I loved every second of it. Anyway, the Vic Champs went really well, and that's just an overview and a synopsis of all of the races. Obviously, I didn't talk through the relays. I unfortunately don't have footage of the full relays, but I'm excited. I will be racing some relays during Nationals. Hopefully, I can get videos of them, and I can talk through them with you guys. I can't wait to do a full Nationals vlog and then recap and all that good stuff for you guys. So stay tuned to that soon. I'm also heading to the Philippines soon, and I'm hoping to film those races and do some vlogs over there. So much exciting stuff coming up. I love it. Anyway, just to summarize the Vic Champs, I ended up getting a new PB in every distance. So I got a new PB in my 1000, my 500, my 1500, and of course 3K, because that was my first time racing it. So yeah, it was a very, very exciting time. I also am officially now the senior female Vic champion. I mean, I was the only one racing in that category, so it's kind of a given. But yeah, it was just such a fun time. It was a really good setup, really good racing in the lead up to Nationals, and it just left me feeling really good and really excited about all the racing to come. So that's this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. Subscribe down below, turn on notifications. It all really helps support my channel. Of course, if you want to support my skating and my skating journey, you can check out the links below where you can donate to my fundraiser or become a corporate sponsor. But anyway, that's this week's video. Yeah, I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Stay tuned for all of the skating content. I'm so excited.